Welcome to Salaam Nerds Podcast. We do reviews and recaps of nerd culture, reality TV, and current events from this week.
Yo, it's Salaam Nerds. My name is Dean, aka Watch the Dean, and I'm here with my boy Chad.
We drop live episodes on YouTube on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. All episodes can also be found everywhere podcasts are found. Thank you to all our supporters. Please help us by subscribing and leaving a good review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yo, Salaam Nerds. It's your boy Neebs, aka Watch with Neeb. Then I'm here with my co-host Jazz, aka DJ David Boreanaz.
What? DJ who?
What? The David Boreanaz, the Northern Lights.
Aurora Borealis?
Yeah, Aurora Borealis. Wait, what is it called?
What did you call it?
David Borealis?
Oh God, dude.
David Boreanaz? Like what is it? Aurora? Ariana?
Aurora Borealis, yeah.
Aurora Borealis.
Close enough.
Okay, so yeah, man, the Aurora Borealis thing happened this week. Oh man, this is starting
Borealis, man.
All right, Borealis, Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights happened this week.
The
guys.
Northern Lights happened, yes.
Which was cool. Did you get to see it?
I actually got to see a red version of it.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it came this far south, all the way to Houston, like North Houston.
Yeah.
I saw like red, purple, pinkish kind of things.
Okay.
It was kind of hard to see with the eyes, but like on camera, it came out amazing.
Wait, how did it come out better on camera than in your eyes?
Well, because like the camera, you can have the exposure a bit longer, and you get more details.
Oh, with the exposure. Okay, if you do the exposure, then that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Like I could see it, but like it was kind of dim. But then if you like held your camera up for like 10 seconds, you could really see it and look really cool.
Oh, that's dope. That's super cool, man. I didn't get to see it. We don't have that in New Jersey. We didn't.
Bro, it came as far down as Houston. Like I think New Jersey was in the path.
I don't think so, because like I guess it was too cloudy, so we didn't get to see it.
Oh, maybe that's why
we didn't get it. But one of my friends in Arkansas got to see it, and it was really cool. She sent me pictures. It was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, dude. Like a lot of people could have seen it.
Damn. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to go to Finland and watch it there.
Oh no, so terrible. We have to go to Finland.
I know. It gave me Magneto vibes. I was like, is Magneto here? Is he going to drop an EMP?
It really did feel like that, didn't it?
Right. That's super cool, man. Welcome everybody to Salaam Nerds Weekly. If you don't know what Salaam Nerds Weekly is, we are a weekly podcast, and usually we do recap episodes of the TV shows like Star Wars, Marvel, DC. Right now we're doing X-Men, and we're also going to start doing Doctor Who. But on Sundays we do a recap of all current events from pop culture. So there's no spoilers. It's just us talking about pop culture news, and then at the end we have nerd facts that we go over, which are quite fun. They're pretty. People seem to really like our nerd facts portion of the episode. They do really well on the TikTok.
Ooh, the new Demon Slayer came out.
Yes, I think I got that same text.
You just got the text.
Yes, that's super cool. I don't know what Demon Slayer is, but yes, very cool. It's an anime. I know it's an anime. Okay, but I'm not like super like up to date on animes.
You should watch Demon Slayer. It's a great anime.
I know it's got. Look, I'm dressed like Demon Slayer, right? Don't they have like the green plaid outfit?
I mean, yeah. Is that green?
Yeah. Listen, let's not start this again, man.
It's green, yeah.
Let's not start this again, because last time the whole color blindness thing was a whole thing.
We still gotta get that girl back on here just to.
I know. I tried to get her on, but she was like, "I don't want to be on camera," and I was like, "All right, fine." So she might drop it in the comments. What's up, Roan6751? What's up? Haven't seen you in the comments before. Welcome, join us. Thank you. All right, Jess, how have
Hello,
you?
Brown Boy Wonder.
Oh, Brown
Always.
Boy Wonder here. Oh, I didn't see him. He's always here. All right, love him. What's going on with you, man? Anything exciting this week?
I mean, yeah, the Northern Lights were kind of cool. I watched a show called Evil on Netflix. It was like a Paramount show, but just came to Netflix. It was
Well, I live in a world called Evil, so hey.
Hey, right? Yeah.
Right?
That's about it. And I need to catch up. Oh wait. There's another anime I'm watching called Kaiju Number 8, and this one's really good too.
Oh, cool. Oh man, Ron says he hasn't been on the channel for a while, but he's commented before. Welcome, love that, awesome. Also, another thing that we want to do is say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Shout out to the moms.
Happy Mother's Day. Oh yeah, Luke Cage is in that.
Yeah, that is true. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, especially to the moms in Gaza. People out there really struggling, man. Sad things happening there. I don't want to get into it, but go into my Instagram and I do talk about that a little bit. So we definitely want to share that sentiment. But let's go into the news for this week. What's going on this week? Because I think the biggest news that dropped this week was James Gunn dropped an image of Superman Legacy, and it looks cool. But I have thoughts.
What are your thoughts, Neebs?
All right, listen, man. I'm not a hater. I am not a hater, but I don't love the costume.
Why?
Okay, hear me out. Maybe it's just the image. But when he's like sitting down, putting on the boots, it bunches up a little bit around the shoulder, and it makes it look like he can't fill out his suit.
Okay, I can see that.
It makes it look like the suit is big for him. Like he borrowed his dad's suit and he's trying to wear it, and he hasn't yet filled it out, right? It's giving me like, you borrow your uncle's suit to go to the prom. It's like that's the vibes that I get. Or you're wearing somebody's suit to court and it's a size too big. Like that's what it feels like, right?
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I don't love it, but a lot of people have issues with the pose, and I don't agree with that. So they're saying him sitting down, putting on his shoe is a very girly pose.
What?
It's a very girly pose, which is stupid.
Fellas, this is a girl you put on your shoes, like sitting down.
They're like, they said it's the equivalent of like women putting on their stockings. And I'm like, no, it's just a man putting on his boots. And it's not an effeminate look because really, if you really think about it, it's really cool because he's putting on his shoes 1 feet at a time, emphasizing that he is just a man, right? Yeah. He's Superman, but we all put our shoes on 1 foot at a time, which is, basically like highlighting his humanity, which is important to Superman. So I love the image. I love that part. And also, it's not even he's at Foot Locker trying on the Clarks. Okay, Brown Boy.
Outstanding wordplay there. Yeah.
That's a really good wordplay. That's really good. But I don't think it's a feminine image at all because we've seen this image in cowboy movies. The cowboy putting on his spurs, like it's a very masculine look, and it's really interesting because cowboys were the original superheroes of American cinema. So what they're doing is they're fusing the classic American hero from early cinema to the modern superhero in modern cinema. And they're kind of just fusing it together. And I love that. I love the image. I just don't love the costume, the way it bunches up. That's the only thing. And maybe it'll look cooler in film. I'm sure it'll look cooler in film, but that's my only complaint about the costume.
My question is, for the people who think it looks feminine, right? Like, what's a masculine way to put on shoes? Like, I just want to know what it is. Like, is it like you just jump into them and they're magically on? Like,
Yeah,
like I'm trying to figure out like what's a masculine way to put on shoes?
you just spread your legs, spread eagle, and up in the air on bed, and just put your shoes on that way. Like, I don't get it.
No, man. Like, it's so dumb. I swear to God, people are getting mad at the dumbest shit.
What is the most masculine way to put on your shoes?
You know, I'm gonna Google this. Let's see what comes up.
Right? Like, you can't do it if you have Velcro. No Velcro.
I mean,
I wish I could wear shoes with Velcro. I used to miss those days.
yeah.
There's no ways, right?
There's just nothing online about this. So like, I don't get it.
You just put it on. Yeah, someone says I think it'll look cooler in film. I also think the suit is brighter in film. Yeah, maybe. I don't mind the colors. Yeah. I don't mind the colors. I don't mind
the fit.
Right? Yeah, it just doesn't fit right. It's just like, like Superman, like he doesn't need to be the more muscular person. I don't need a Henry Cavill body type, but like it should fit you. Like it just doesn't look like it fits him, which is weird. But who knows?
You just miss the spandex, don't you?
I don't miss the spandex. I don't. I don't know. Although they brought back the trunks. The trunks are back. The red trunks
are back. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People are iffy about it. Some people love them. Some people don't. I can go either way. Don't mind them. Don't care. Either way is fine.
Yeah, I'm neutral about it too. So that makes sense. Like,
to be honest,
it's just a thing.
I was against the no trunks when Henry Cavill did it, but then I just got used to them, and I was like, it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, that's exactly the boat I'm in. Like when Henry Cavill did it, I'm just like, all right, okay, this is the new normal. And then now here we are. I'm just like, all right, I'm neutral. I don't care. Let's see what they do. I want a good Superman movie. I'm not paying attention to his trunks.
Yeah, I want a good Superman movie too, man. I definitely want one. There is a little bit of a clue of like who the villain might be in the background. There seems to be a giant ball that's being attacked, and people are thinking that it may be relevant to Brainiac. We don't know. We might get a Brainiac in a movie finally. We've never had Brainiac in a Superman movie.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about Brainiac.
I know.
That's going to be such a high bar. Like, oh, they better not screw that up.
Yeah. I don't know. But if it's Brainiac, then it's a very Superman-y movie. Like, that's like a pivotal Superman character, man.
Yeah. Brainiac's one of the best villains of all time. So, like, especially when Brainiac and Luthor do their thing together, it's like, oh wow, it's even better. But yeah. Man, I am scared now. Like, if they don't do it right, another DC universe gone down the drain.
Ramon said people didn't like Ben Affleck's at first, and it turned out to be great in film. I didn't mind Ben Affleck. I thought Ben Affleck was fine. I never had an issue with that one. I'm not surprised. Some people want to see the full underwear trunks. Those people are weird. I don't really care. It's fine.
Those people are weird.
Yeah. It's pretty weird. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Any other thoughts?
Nah, I'm just really worried now that I know it's Brainiac.
We're not sure. It just looked because they're like it's purple. I mean, it's like purple pinkish color in the back, an asteroid. So it's a very like, pinkish green is very Brainiac colors.
Or it could be like a new rendition on like the Martian Manhunters, like evil race, whatever they were.
Oh, the White Martians? Probably not.
Yeah, the White Martians, yeah.
Even though the White Martians would be a good storyline. That'd be a great storyline too.
Right, that'd be really cool. So
the other thing is,
you can't go wrong with it because Justice League literally laid it out for you.
Yeah, but Superman's not the only hero in this movie. They also got Hawkgirl. They're gonna have like a few other characters, which is the thing that kind of like bothers me. It's like we're not, how like Marvel like created a cinematic universe, right? They just focused on one character, then another character, then another character, and then they brought them together. They're already starting off with like several heroes, right? So I'm kind of iffy about how a Hawkgirl is going to get dragged into this.
I love Shira, so I'm just like, let's go.
I'm happy about the casting too. The casting is great. So,
Yeah.
all right, cool, man. But we'll see about that. We'll see about that. In Batman news, the Batman the Cape Crusader has some images come out, and they look really cool. And we have a brand new look for Harley Quinn.
Ooh.
It's really cool, and Harley Quinn is half Asian.
All right, I'm down for this. And
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting.
it's gonna be
So,
on Prime, right?
is it? I thought it was gonna be on HBO Max.
Oh,
It'll be on Prime.
HBO Max makes a lot more sense, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah. So they showed Harley Quinn images. They showed Clayface. They showed Clayface images too, and Catwoman. So those are the people we know as of right now that are going to be in the movie.
You mean the animated show?
The animated. Is it a show? Or is it a movie?
Is it a show or movie? I don't know.
I thought it was an animated movie.
It's a season premiere, so I'm guessing it's a show.
Oh, interesting. I thought it was like a movie, like an animated film.
Hold up. Am I reading this right? Oh,
Or
just
is it?
premiere. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't think
Nope,
it
it's
was
10
a
episodes.
Oh, okay.
And they will
cool.
drop on the same day. So, yes, it's a movie. It's a 10-hour movie
Damn.
that we're just going to binge.
Dude, that sounds amazing. That sounds pretty cool. Is it like a one season thing or just like a one and done? One season and that's it.
I do not know. But it's at series premiere, so that means it could be multiple seasons.
The
At
other
least
cool
that's the
thing,
implication.
the other cool thing that it takes place in the 40s. So
The
that's going
golden
to be
age.
yeah. So that's going to be cool because like I guess like they didn't want cell phones and internet and all these things to be kind of like explained away. They wanted to go back to the classic Batman where he has cool gadgets, but other people don't.
Right, yeah. Computers. There's only one computer in the world. It belongs to Batman.
Yeah. And it's like a Art Deco style animation and art. It's going to be pretty cool. I really like it. It's going to give you like definitely like Batman the animated series vibe. So
It is a spiritual successor to it. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
yeah. So that's cool. I'm super excited about that. Very excited. And then in other Batman news, the Penguin movie is also getting some news, and Mark Strong is casted in the Penguin movie. And if you know him,
Penguins.
yeah. So if you know him, he's from what's that movie? Kingsman, and a
Mhm.
bunch of other movies. Love him. He's a great actor. I'm excited for the Penguin. It looks really good, and the fact that it takes place in the Matt Reeves Batman universe, is super cool.
And Matt Reeves is the one with the
The Batman,
yeah,
Robert
yeah,
Pattinson.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Robert
Robert
Pattinson.
Pattinson.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the Robert Pattinson Batman. Yeah, and that one's cool because like that one goes back to like Batman being a detective more than just a hero, and I really enjoyed that about that movie. So being in this universe is really gonna be cool.
I like that too, but Batman is not rumored to be in this show.
Which is fine, but like if that's the mindset they're going with, like going back to what the comics originally were, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't mind that either. That should be really cool.
Bring it on. Let's go.
A lot of cool Batman news. I love him. Mark Strong's voice is intimidating. He has a really good intimidating voice. I wonder who he'll play. I saw a real cool fan cast. Someone fan casted Naomi Scott as Talia al Ghul.
Wow.
That would be cool.
I mean, I'm here for it. Like,
Talia should be played by a South Asian or a Central Asian, in my opinion.
100% agreed.
Because Talia, is from the local village where Raza Ghul's hideout is located, which is Nanda Parbat, which is based on Nanga Parbat, which is in the Himalayas in specifically northern Pakistan.
Yep.
So by canon, she is 100% Pakistani. which would actually make Damian Wayne 50% Pakistani, which is cool.
We made it.
Yeah. Oh,
We
no,
made
wait.
it, y'all.
I'm mistaken. Hold on.
No. It should be. Talia would be half.
Talia would be half.
Damien would be a quarter.
Yes, that's right. Because Talia's mother is from the village, and Raza
Right.
Ghul marries her. That's right. That's true. And the other Nissa is her half sister, Nissa Al Ghul, who we know from the Arrow show.
Yeah. So she'd be half as well.
No, she's actually Jewish. Nissa is actually Jewish. So the
But she's
Raza
still
Ghul,
Pakistani though, right?
no. Raza Ghul's second
Oh.
wife is not Pakistani. She's Jewish.
Ah, okay.
His first wife, which is Talia's mother, is Pakistani.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Someone said they'll probably cast Priyanka Chopra.
Please.
Sadly, they probably have at one point. They probably have, but they've already had a Pakistani woman play Talia al Ghul. If you go to the Arkham games, all Talia's voice are by Zara, who is also the voice of Wonder Woman in Suicide Squad. So she gets to voice Talia al Ghul in all of the Arkham games, and she also wears the dupatta and with like authentic Pakistani clothes in the video games. So it's cool that the video game did a really good job.
The video games actually do put a lot of effort into it. Like I highly recommend playing them.
Here's the thing, man. The Arkham games are so good, but the Suicide Squad game was so bad. I did not enjoy that game at all. It was so bad. It's by the same company too, which like it makes me so frustrated.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
I know. We'll see. And they're making the Wolverine game, so now I don't have a lot of faith in the Wolverine game. They kind of made.
How bad could it be?
So they took a game like Arkham and they turned it into like Fortnite. Like instead of just going out there and beating up people, you have everyone has guns and they just kind of shoot at people. So like all the Suicide Squad people have guns, and like what's Harley Quinn gonna do with a gun? It's not like really like relevant to her character. So they turned all the Marvel characters into a shooting game, and I just don't love that. It just wasn't great.
All the Marvel?
Sorry, all the DC characters. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I mean, you had to do Battle Royale because Fortnite was a big game at the time. And
I think they were trying to hark on the success of Fortnite, and they're like, all right, I just don't love it.
Yeah.
I just returned it. I didn't even play the unplayable, like whatchamacallit, the unlockable like games. I just like beat the main game and I like returned it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. All right. Next we got some Star Wars news. Star Wars. The Acolytes came out with the trailer. Did you see the Acolytes trailer?
I did see the trailer, and for some reason it said like came out in March, and I'm just like, why am I just seeing it?
Yeah. It's really cool. Carrie Ann Moss in Star Wars.
I mean, that's not what I was most excited about. You know what I was most excited about?
What?
The yellow lightsabers.
Yeah, that was cool.
Because you know, yellow lightsabers are with the Jedi Guard, the Temple Guards, and so like seeing a bunch of them together, like this is gonna be a really cool like lore story.
Yeah.
And so the more lore we get, like the more it gets fleshed out, the happier I am. So I'm very excited about this.
So what I really like about it is the martial arts Jedi fighting, which I think is really cool. Like they're using martial arts to fight, but also using the Force. And I'm like, that's really cool. I'm really excited for that.
They're putting a lot of attention, Karen, in this one, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I hope so. That'll be really, really cool. So I'm really excited about that. Also, another casting has been announced. Sigourney Weaver has been announced for Mando and Grogu.
Oh, good for her. I love her so much.
Yeah. That's going to be cool.
And for those who don't know, she was the scientist from Avatar who died, the woman scientist.
Well, she's also Dana Bennett.
I know.
Ghostbusters. And Ripley from Aliens.
I'm just trying to piss you off right now, okay?
I was like, that's funny.
I'm gonna go with Avatar here.
God damn.
No, but she's fantastic. So I'm glad she got this role. Like, and I'm excited to see her in it because she's gonna kick ass. Like, she's always been that strong female lead. Like, so yes, bring it. I'm so excited.
That is super cool. That is super cool. Also, I don't know if you're a Doctor Who fan, but Doctor Who is back, and we will be having an episode on Doctor Who this Tuesday with our friend Sarah.
I unfortunately am not a Doctor Who fan.
Oh, Chad, I don't understand how you can't watch like how you haven't watched Doctor Who, but you're a One Piece fan, because like Doctor Who is so like rich in character development and these twists, and like people like really paying attention to things that happened like 4 seasons ago and bringing them around, and like it's really cool, man. Like if there's one fandom, if I had to pick one fandom that I would ask you to get into, it would be Doctor Who.
If I had more time, I totally would.
That's the thing. There's always time when it comes to Doctor Who. It's a time travel show, Jess.
Neebs, I have committed to one show that's over 1,000 episodes. All right. How many more can I commit to?
I did One Piece for you. You can't do Doctor Who for me. That's pretty fucked up.
Okay, fine. I'll do Doctor Who for you. When you put it that way, I can't even argue that. Like, that's a very good point.
I know. I've watched more Doctor Who episodes than you'll even have to watch for. More One Piece episode than you'll even have to watch for Doctor Who.
Hey, but admit it, you love it.
I do love One Piece. I'm a fan, and I haven't even gotten to like the really, really good episodes apparently yet. So like, I still have a lot to go. But like for Doctor Who, the thing is, the first season that you watch is a little rough. I'm not gonna lie, because the first Doctor, people love him, but I didn't find him super charismatic. And mainly because I watched it late and the acting was a little outdated and the special effects were really, really bad. But then when you get to David Tennant, it's amazing. Then you get to Matt Smith, is some of the best television in television history. Then Peter Capaldi, he's still really, really good. It starts to suffer a little bit with Jodie, not her fault. The writing just wasn't there. And now with the new guy, it's getting really good again. It's really, really exciting. But like,
so I should start with David Tennant. Got it.
You can easily do that. You can start with David Tennant, and then once you get into the show, you can go back and watch like the 9, and it'll be fine. Like Christopher Eccleston, it's like you'll not know like tiny little references, but you'll know like the gist of it. It'll be fine. I think you can start with 10. I definitely think you can start with 10. Also, David Tennant is just phenomenal actor. Like he's so good. He's so charismatic. Have you heard of this show called Shogun? Because like apparently it's doing really well.
Dude, it is amazing. I am surprised we haven't done a podcast on it yet.
Okay, so you've watched it.
I've watched it.
Okay, so I should start watching it. I'll start watching it.
Yes, you should. I'll watch it with you again, man. It's phenomenal. Like it's a period piece.
Yeah.
So like it's set in like feudal Japan, and like they just do a great job. Like it is such a good show.
Okay, I'll do it. We'll start doing Shogun. How many seasons is it? Just one?
Just one so far, yeah. Well,
Okay,
I mean, maybe there's more actually. I just watched the most recent one. I think there is more actually.
I think I just heard that the second season just got approved.
Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking of something else. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Second season just got approved. Yeah. So
Cool.
There's only one season, and it's so good.
Okay, cool. The other thing is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes coming out this week, so a lot of people are going to watch that. We might do that. I have to get into the Planet of the Apes. I feel like I've watched them, but I watched them so sporadically that like I don't have a conscious knowledge of what's happening. You know, when you like watch movies so spread out, you don't really like, you can't really go into the third movie knowing everything that happened.
I mean, that's true. So you should get into it.
Yeah, I need to rewatch them. Is what I'm saying. I think they're all on Hulu, every single one of them. So maybe I'll do like a rewatch thing.
Okay, so Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
What's the order?
Tomorrow.
You have the order?
I do not have the order. I mean, I cannot remember it because they all sound the same, right?
That's the thing. I don't even know. I know James Franco was in one of them, and then like that was it. That was the original one.
Yeah. Let me see what the order actually is. Okay, so it's Rise, Dawn, War. This is funny.
If they didn't go like the Fast and Furious route, like 2 planets, 2 apes.
No. Okay, so it's Rise, Dawn, and then War, and then now Kingdom.
Okay, so there's only 4. So okay, cool. It's a franchise now. It's officially a franchise.
When do you want to do this podcast? Because like I'll probably just watch it on like Thursday.
I don't think I could watch all of them in a week. So I would have to give me 2 weeks.
Okay.
We'll do it at the end of the week, at the end of the month.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's do it. But then there's the OG ones. Do you want to go back to
the
those?
60s, 70s. I'm not gonna go that far back right now.
Get your hands off me, you damn filthy ape.
I mean, we could, but
All right.
let's start with the more recent ones, just because like that's what's on people's mind, and then we'll go back.
All right. There's also the Mark Wahlberg one too. That was weird. All right, cool. We'll do that. Marvel news. How about some Marvel news? Ralph Ineson is going to be Galactus. I hope I'm saying his name right. I don't know.
Galactus.
Galactus is going to be
the planet.
Yes, Galactus, the Planet Eater, is going to be the villain of Fantastic Four.
Let's go. I'm hyped.
Not the Mole Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mole Man.
Yeah. So that's cool. And then also John Malkovich is also going to be in it. He's also been casted in Fantastic Four.
Let's pretend I don't know who that is.
John Malkovich. He's in the movie Being John Malkovich. I don't know.
You make it sound like such a common name. I have no idea who it is. Like,
what?
And then...
John Malkovich is a big time actor. Hold on, I'm gonna get. Hold on, let me drop his IMDb. Man, you don't know why.
Oh, he's the guy from Space Force.
Malco. I'm such a bad speller.
Yeah,
John Malkovich. He's in everything. He's in Billions. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's in Space Force. Like that's all you gotta say. The scientist guy, the old guy from Space Force.
Oh yeah, Space Force. But like that's not even like a big thing for him. He did so much.
It's not.
It's like that's probably the last thing he did that's actually good. Oh my god. He's in so many things that it's actually annoying to go through it and looking for something good he's in. Like, oh my god, he's been so many things.
Yeah. He was in Bird Box.
He's in Con Air. He's in Mulholland Falls. He's in Heart of Darkness, of Mice and Men.
Deepwater Horizon.
Empire of the Sun. Death of a Salesman. He's done everything. Damn, this man's been everything. Holy crap! What
a career! Oh my god!
Shit, that's insane. He's done.
I had to scroll like 10 times to get to the start of when he started. Like,
I know.
Good for him.
Damn, this is crazy. Wow. All right. So we got 2 people from Marvels, and then Lord of the Rings news. Lord of the Rings is coming out with a movie called Hunt for Gollum, starring Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis is amazing, and
shout out to Andy Serkis.
He was Gollum in the past, so like having him as Gollum again, perfect.
So it's a continuation. It's a continuation of the Peter Jackson movies, and Peter Jackson will be involved. So they didn't say how he's going to be involved, but he will be involved.
Yo, I have said this once, and I will die on this hill. Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy, best movie trilogy of all time.
That is a hard thing to disagree with.
Yeah, like I will die on that hill. I don't care what people say. Like, truly the best trilogy of all time.
For me, it was Toy Story, but they made the 4th one and ruined the trilogy.
Toy Story is a very close 3rd for me now. Actually,
I don't consider it a trilogy. Once you get the 4th movie, it's not a trilogy to me. It's just a franchise.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Like, you lose your trilogy status once you make a 4th movie. That's the rule. Yeah. I don't make it up.
Toy Story was number 2 for me until Across the Spider-Verse happened.
Oh, Across the Spider-Verse might be my... that could be it.
I know. It's up there now.
That'll give...
Sorry, Dark Knight fans. That's number 4 now.
No, it's not. Across the Spider-Verse isn't a trilogy yet. The 3rd one hasn't come out yet.
I know it hasn't yet, but you know it's coming out, so...
Until then, you can't give it preemptively. You can't give it to them preemptively.
You know I can. It's going to be good.
No, we don't know. We don't know.
All right, fine, whatever.
it's very we don't know. We don't know. Like look at Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Like those two were so amazing. We thought there's no way The Dark Knight Rises wasn't going to be great, and it was still not as great. It never it always happens. The third one is never as good. Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, not as good as Empire. Terminator 3, not as good as Terminator 2. Like the second movie is always the best. So it's really hard to get a trilogy that's like good all the way through.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So Beyond Spider-Verse, when's that coming out?
In my opinion, the best trilogy is the one where the third movie is the best. It has to be the first movie is good, second movie is better, and the third movie is the best. That's the best trilogy. And I do feel like Lord of the Rings does that. I feel like they do it. The Two Towers is amazing. It's phenomenal. And somehow Return of the King just inches it out.
Yeah. We all know Return of the King was just so good. Like,
yeah. And it gives you
like
all right. What else do we got?
Toby was asking when it was coming out. For the Beyond Spider-Verse, we don't know.
Yeah, they actually delayed it because of the strike, and then because the animation teams went on strike because the animation team was actually like they did not treat them really well. Apparently, they were under immense pressure and a lot of work that like they should not have had to have done. They should have delayed that movie to give them more time because that was pretty messed up. Even though the movie's great, the animation is great. They did not treat the animators well on that, which is pretty messed up.
Yeah, so take all the time you need. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. I'll wait for a good movie. I don't care.
But yes, Lord of the Rings. Let's get back to it because Andy Serkis is Gollum again. Let's go.
I love Gollum. Gollum.
My precious.
Love it. Mm-hmm. I love the Smeagol and Gollum back to back. Like, like I think that was done in Return of the King, and it was just so good. I love when they were like he was talking to himself, and it looked like it's two people. And
and the camera angles, the eyes,
eyes, bro, the eyes. You had the puppy dog eyes. Like they took something that looks so grotesque, and then you made him cute. Like that is wild.
Which is wild because that movie came out in like what 2004 or something. Like, how was CGI back then so much better than CGI now?
I almost don't want to watch it again because I'm afraid that like how I remember the CGI is not how it actually was because it might not be good.
I rewatch that trilogy every year, and let me tell you, it still holds up, man.
Oh god, that's so good.
Like honestly, I think it's better than CGI nowadays. Like it's that good.
Yeah, really. I believe it too, man. It's gotta be good. The thing is, I actually like the Amazon show too. I don't know why it got such bad like reviews and stuff like that. I thought it was really good.
Too slow and not as actiony for a lot of people because people just want,
Okay, I give them that. It was a slow burn. It was definitely a slow burn. And if you didn't watch it all the way through, but like the end was so good. The twist, like they were so good. Because like it's jarring to be transported in a world you're still familiar with characters you know nothing about. It's jarring and the brain doesn't like it. But once you get into it and you get used to the character, it's so good. It's so good.
I thought it was great. Yeah, like I had a great time watching it. But you know what? People are impatient nowadays and they can't appreciate, good storytelling. So they want instant gratification. Here we are.
And the thing is, like, I think there are some Tolkien purists out there, and they didn't like the liberties the show took, which like I didn't mind the liberties at all. Then there's the racists out there that hated the race change. Like I don't know, like come on, man, like it's fantasy world. Like come on, you can't have a black dwarf and a black elf. Like come on, bro, it's fantasy.
Like who decided they all have to be specifically English? Like
yeah. I
you know what I want to see, man?
A southern elf.
I was gonna say Southern Fairy, but yes, like a fairy from Tennessee, with a true Southern drawl. Like, I would love to see that.
That would be cool. All right, cool, man. You know what? Another thing that's been going on, in the pop culture circles with fandoms, because of how badass Magneto seems to be in the the X-Men show, X-Men 97,
Mhm.
people are saying Magneto could have defeated Thanos.
Oh wow! I can't.
He could have taken the glove off.
Yeah, but also his whole armor, his ship, everything. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about it. Like, even all like the minions, they all had like metal on them. Like, he could
Yep.
just and done. Like,
Yeah. Thanos didn't have the foresight to make all his weapons plastic, and if they were plastic, they wouldn't stand vibranium.
correct. So I can't disagree with that. Like, yeah, I think Magneto may have defeated Thanos very easily, actually, handedly.
Right? This is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Got to give it to Magneto. And Magneto is the villain. He would not hesitate to kill.
He would not hesitate. He'd be like, who the hell is this guy? Oh, okay. Done.
Yeah. Would have been over. Would have been over.
So quick. Yeah, just so quick. It's not, not even a competition.
Someone says no one could have defeated Thanos in the Infinity Story. That was the point of that story.
I mean, Thor got close. He just didn't go for the head.
That is true. But I think he meant the Infinity Story in the comics. I don't know how that would work.
That's different. Yeah, that's for sure.
That's true. Magneto wasn't there. I don't know. Magneto was probably like, I don't.
Thanos has that helmet on. Magneto just
Crushes
uses it
it.
and just
Yeah.
crushes his head. Problem solved.
I wonder if Magneto was hoping that it would just be the human half and not the mutant half. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all the news for this week, which means it's time for Nerd Facts.
Music.
Wait, what do
Oh,
you mean
okay.
music? We don't do
I just want to be a
music.
DJ for a bit.
We don't do music on the show because then we'd have to pay for copyrights. You know how many episodes I have to go back and edit because our intro song got us so many copyright violations?
He gave us permission. I'm sorry YouTube and Facebook refused to acknowledge he gave us permission in a video.
Well, technically we had permission. We just did, but like YouTube wouldn't give us permission to make to monetize it is the issue. So yeah. Basically he was making money off all those episodes.
Good for him. We love supporting Sajib. Good for him.
Yeah. All right, guys. It is time for Nerd Facts. So if
Let's
you
go.
are watching, it's at 42 minutes of the show. Some people just come for the Nerd Facts, and if that's what you like to do, we are okay with that.
42 minutes and 20 seconds. All right.
Yep. All right, let's go. First one. The ancient Celts or Celts? Celtics? Like, what are they? Celts, right? Celts?
Celtic?
I don't know. The ancient Celts were the first to ferment and distill grains into whiskey. They called it the water of life.
That makes sense.
I guess that makes a lot of sense. A lot of alcohol is over there, right?
Have you seen the Irish? Yeah, like
I know.
they're so big on it. So yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Shout out to the Irish. We love the Irish.
Yeah, have you heard the joke where like a guy from Wisconsin walks into a pub in Ireland, and he's like, "I bet I can outdrink anyone here," and he drinks like 10 pints or whatever, and then one guy's like, "Huh, okay." He walks out of the bar, goes away for a bit, comes back, and he's like, "All right, I think I can beat you." So he does a challenge and beats him, and then people ask, "Where did you go, man?" He's like, "Oh, I went to the other pub down the road to see if I could do it." Then I came back and actually did it. So yeah. So
that's funny. That's so funny. All right. A barren plain in South Dakota is the only place in the lower 48 states that is more than 100 miles from a McDonald's. That means every other place has at least one McDonald's within 100 miles.
That's wild.
That's insane.
Hold up. Does that include like all the mountains and like the Grand Canyon and all that? Like,
There's probably one right by the Grand Canyon. Why wouldn't there be one by the Grand Canyon? Old people go for
Right, it's a
tourism.
touristy place. Yeah. Oh, that's so true. Yeah, it would be
Oh,
like Wyoming or like South Dakota where
right?
yeah, yeah. That
It
that
says,
that makes a lot of
it
sense
says
too.
in the lower 48 states. That means probably not including
Alaska and Hawaii,
Hawaii and
obviously, yeah.
Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah, Alaska's a whole different story. Like
But that's
I get that.
crazy.
Yeah.
No wonder everyone's dying from diabetes because, like, you don't have to go more than 100 miles to find a McDonald's.
Okay, hold on. 100 miles is a lot, by the way. Like
In a car? That's like a 2-hour
no,
drive.
in a car it's like an hour, yeah.
Yeah, hour and a half, maybe.
Oh, well,
crazy.
not with the way I drive.
That's true. That's true. And that's like, there's probably more. Like, they were like statistically, there's probably like 10 miles from you.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably one like 1 mile from me, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I can walk to one right now.
Hold up. Let me look. Google Maps.
I could walk to a McDonald's and right across the street to the Burger King.
Yeah, there's a Burger King less than a mile away.
And if I walk in the other direction, there's a Wendy. Oh my God, America! What are you?
Okay, the closest McDonald's to me is okay, that's actually a lot further than I thought it would be. It's 3.1 miles away.
So like a 5K.
Yeah.
That's fair. You have to run a 5K to eat McDonald's. Jeff, you're not allowed to eat McDonald's ever again unless you walk there.
I mean, that's completely fine because we're boycotting McDonald's, so
that's true.
I'm okay with this.
That's true. I haven't had McDonald's since like 10 years, man. That is like, although their ice cream not that bad, but yes, everything else.
Yeah, if their ice cream machine ever works.
Ice cream machine doesn't even work. Exactly. Due to the amount of mercury in Lake Michigan, more than 40% of fish are born autistic and don't survive past their first year. I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Because I did not expect that. I was reading it so fast, and I did not expect for that. That was the last thing I thought that was going to say.
I am judging you so hard right now.
No, that took me out. That's not the word I thought was going to come up. How
God damn it, Neebs.
How could you even tell if a fish is autistic?
I don't know. I have questions and I don't know if I want to know the answers to them.
What kind of spectrum are they on?
No questions asked, man. Let's move on to the next one before we get canceled.
That is a wild. Wait, no. Let's talk about this. Something is wrong in Lake Michigan if there's that much mercury in there. Like, somebody should do something.
What can you do?
I don't know, man. I'm like worried. I'm worried for these fishes. Like, I'm starting into. I'm gonna turn into a no-vaxxer for like fish people. Like, like that's how these theories come about. That's so crazy.
Yeah, but like what could you do? Like, it's not going to be like concentrated mercury that the fishes swim through or something. It's not like an island of mercury that's just there. It's going to be like distributed all across the lake, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Should we not like have any mercury?
You should not, and you should definitely not drink like
mercury water.
You know, mercury water. Yeah.
So, but like, even Lake Michigan, where like all Chicago people get their like water from?
After it's, desalinated and like cleaned up, for sure. Yeah.
Can't they just clean it up and put it back in for the fishies?
That's a lot of water, my dude.
Oh man, I feel so bad.
Can you imagine trying to drain all of Lake Michigan just to do this?
Well, like, how can we prevent?
And then
mercury
clean up all the dirt around it? Like,
how do we prevent mercury from getting in?
Just don't put it there in the first place.
Who's putting it in there?
I mean, a lot of people back in the day, like mercury was sold just for like medicine and all sorts of random purposes. People just dump it out.
Oh, bad people. Shame on them.
We know better now.
So like how many years until like all that mercury is gone?
Bro, it's not one of those things that like just goes away.
Oh no. Damn. But like, doesn't like sushi have mercury in it too? Like, isn't that like how some people got sick from eating sushi?
Yeah, so
can sushi make you autistic?
No,
Oh, okay.
but you can get sick. But like, if you eat everything in moderation, you're fine. Not every fish in sushi is going to be from a place that's contaminated with mercury. Like, people are doing tests now to make sure that doesn't happen, and so it's fine. But like, yeah, back in the day, it was a problem.
Are people testing these fishes, right? Yeah, I mean they must be
Yeah.
testing them because of how
They
they know
have to now.
40%.
No,
Damn,
they have
no?
to now. That is a law now. Like, if
Wow.
yeah, if it's too high of a mercury count, like that fish, you won't be able to eat it.
Oh, good. I'm glad they do that. I don't know how they enforce it, but yeah, it's good, man. That's so
You can
sad.
sample the waters around certain areas and figure it out. So it's not
Aw,
bad.
that's so sad.
Yeah.
Male orb weavers, spiders, give back rubs to their mates so they don't get eaten.
I mean, respect.
Same. I would do the same.
Yep. No questions asked.
Back rubs. And he's got like 6 hands, so like that's a really good back rub.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It'd be very relaxing, actually.
Yeah, man, he's all up in there. Yeah, good for him.
I'm here for it. Good for him.
Man. Yo, spiders give the best back rubs, man. That's I'm into it. In Alaska, it is illegal to whisper in someone's ear while they're moose hunting.
There's a story here.
Like, what happened?
There's a story here. I want to know what it is. And I want to know how many times it happened for someone to pass a law against it.
It's like, hey, buddy, squeeze the trigger.
Like, terrible.
What did he say to him? What happened?
I who knows, man? Like,
Alaska.
there's definitely a story here. It's probably some state rep who got pissed off at a friend and made this law. And everyone's like, you know what? Yes, this is a good law. Let's just pass it. We've all had a friend do this to us. Let's make sure it never happens again.
I don't know. It sounds homophobic. Listen, why can't you whisper sweet nothings in your man's ear while he's hunting?
I mean, Neebs, if you want to do that, man, I think in Jersey you're fine, so go for it.
You should totally be able to whisper in your friend's ear while they hold a gun. You should. There's nothing wrong with it. All right. Cats sweat through the pads of their feet.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Didn't know that. Good for them.
I didn't know that either, but that makes kind of sense. Like, we sweat through our palms, don't we?
Yeah. Weak, neat, arms are heavy. There's wobbling on my sweater already. Palms are sweaty. I don't know I don't know the words.
I was gonna say that's not even close. Like,
I thought I had it. I don't. I think I messed that up so bad.
You messed it up so bad.
Someone said the origin of the Mad Hatter was because of Mercury. What?
That would make a lot of sense too, actually.
Damn, that's crazy. We're all a little mad here, so that's fine. The earliest pelican fossil on record is a 30 million year old skull that was found in the Oligocene deposit of France. 30 million years old skull of a pelican.
Okay, I don't know pelicans lasted that long. Be good for them.
Yeah, man. Pelicans, they've been around forever. Pelicans.
Yeah. Did you know sharks have been around longer than the rings of Saturn?
Yes, I did know that, actually. I did.
Yeah, that was one of the facts you did, I think.
Yeah. All right. Now, more than 52 million tons of paper products were recycled in 2018. That's roughly the same weight as almost 350,000 blue whales. Every Sunday, the United States wastes nearly 90% of the recyclable newspaper. This waste is about 50,000 trees. What the fuck is recycling if 90% of it doesn't get used? Is recycling a scam?
Okay, do I want to ruin this for you?
Recycling is a scam?
In some places, yes.
Because like we pay more to recycle.
Okay, then you're fine.
But then if only thing 90% of it gets like used.
Okay, yeah. So, you know what? We're not gonna have this conversation right now. This is actually a deep dive we can do, and yes, some places recycling is a scam because like it'll go to the same place, right? There'll be two bins, you can separate them, but they'll end up in the same landfill. Some places do that. Some places, a lot of places do not. Most places do not do that, but some places do. And then, yeah, unfortunately, recycling a lot of times, like if there's anything wrong in the process of getting it, then they'll just consider trash.
Mm.
Like water bottles, for example, right?
Yeah.
Where I live, if
Whatever.
the label is still on it, it won't be recycled. It'll just be sent in the trash.
What? You got to take the label
So-
off?
I have to take the label off, yeah.
I've never taken the label off.
Yeah, so some places are particular like that. And that's what happens. Like, and they're just too busy to do it themselves, so then they'll just put it in the landfill.
So I've never recycled.
Again, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Some places have better machinery to do it.
Uh-huh.
Where I live, I have to take the labels off before I can recycle a water bottle.
Damn, that's crazy. This one
Yeah.
sucks. We got a comment. Nabil Siddiqui. He says, "Hey, Salaam guys, hope you're doing well. I found you through Rahul Kohli's interview. Some amazing stuff. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. If you haven't watched our Rahul Kohli episode, check it out. He talks about a lot of cool stuff, and he even talks about Palestine, which is really cool. That was really dope.
That was probably my favorite interview of all time.
That was so dope. We've like gotten two people to talk about Palestine on our podcast who normally had no other place to talk about it. It's super dope.
Yeah. Sagar and Rahul, yeah.
Yeah, super cool. The skin that peels off after a sunburn is called the blype. 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 Bleepy.
Wow,
Life.
that sounds disgusting.
Blipey.
Yeah. Ew, gross.
Dude, I had one of the worst sunburns you ever seen in your life, bro.
How? You're brown.
That's what I thought, right? That's what I thought. I was like, I'm brown. I don't need protection from the sun, right? God has given me protection. I was wrong. So I climbed Kilimanjaro and I did not wear sunblock because I thought, I'm brown. I will be fine. I've never been sunburned in my life. But what happens is the snow, the
reflection.
the light reflects off the snow and gets magnified and hits you right back in the face and burns your skin.
Oh no.
My sunburn lasted almost 6 months.
Oh no.
My entire face, I looked like Jigsaw from The Punisher. Like it was like a puzzle. It was like a jigsaw puzzle in my face.
Hey, but your skin was probably super clear after that.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, there's still some discoloration. Like I never truly healed from it. It was really bad. I had to be on
some of the surface
medication.
level stuff is gone.
Nah, I don't know. It was really bad. I would never wish that upon anybody. That was really bad. It's like the earth gave me a chemical peel.
Yeah. Now, for the record, like anytime you're in like snowy areas, this is why you always wear sunscreen, even in the
I know, especially in the snow. It's crazy. I didn't know this.
The refraction and reflection to magnify it, wild.
I know. What's his name? Our Sherpa. What happened with him is the same thing happened to him, but he wasn't wearing sunglasses because he gave his sunglasses to one of the
Oh no, he got permanent eye damage.
So he got snow blindness, which is basically when your pupils get sunburned, but it does heal. It's not permanent, it's temporary.
Okay.
But yeah, he went blind and he couldn't get us down because he couldn't see. The other guy had altitude sickness, so he couldn't move. And I had a broken arm. And I had to go down and get help for everybody with a broken arm.
How'd you get a broken arm and all that?
I had a broken arm before I even went. Like I broke my arm like 4 weeks prior.
Well done, man.
And I wouldn't refuse to cancel because I was too cheap. They wouldn't give me a refund. So I was like, I'm going.
Okay, fair. Yeah, no. Do what you gotta do.
But here's the thing. Since I had a broken shoulder and I was so slow getting to camp every day, I acclimated to the altitude better than everyone else, and I'm the only one from my camp to make it to the top. Everyone else
Slow and steady wins the race.
Everyone else got altitude sickness and couldn't make it, but I did.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yep. Toby says, I've only ever gotten sunburn on my scalp because who thinks to put sunscreen there? Yeah, I would not have put that there.
That's fair. I would not do that.
I think bold men do. Bold men know.
Yeah, right.
But that's crazy on their scalp. All right. Next fact. The hairdryer was the offspring of two unrelated inventions. The vacuum cleaner and the blender.
That makes so much sense, though. Like when you think of how a hairdryer works, where it pulls in air from one thing,
Yeah.
and then the rotating thing to blow air out in another way. Yeah, like it does make sense.
Okay, the vacuum cleaner makes sense, but like the blender, how does the blender work?
I mean, the motor's probably small enough that they just put it. You know.
Oh, they got a small motor from the blender, and then the contact from the vacuum, and they turned it into that. Yeah, that's dope. I get that. That makes sense. I love it. All right. Did you know elephants are extremely scared of bees?
Who isn't?
That is true.
Good on them for being smart.
Yeah. I don't fuck with bees.
Yeah, no.
I mind my own beeswax.
It's time to end the show.
All right, that's it. That's the last one. I think we're gonna end the show. Thank you everybody for joining us. We are Salaam Nerds Weekly. We do all events in pop culture, and then we also do nerd facts at the end. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This Tuesday, we are doing an episode of Doctor Who, and then on Wednesday, we are doing the finale of X-Men. So join us for those 2 episodes. And until next time, guys, Salaam Nerds.
Peace.